Hi and welcome, I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming Terrain. Guys, this is the Pile of Shame painting video episode 2. This week I'm going to go for this bad boy, the Death Master. Death Master? I think that's what it's called. It's a Skaven Master Assassin. He's a named character, so if you're new to the channel, guys, sit back, enjoy. I'm going to paint this model up. You're going to see him painting up, you know, whether you just watch it to get new ideas or techniques or little tips, or if you just sit and watch it whilst you're painting your own models, you know, brilliant. If you're regular here, guys, I would love, thank you very much. Now, a few things I need to do first of all on this model before I start painting him. You can see the silver coming through where I sprayed him, it didn't quite go through. So look underneath the cloak there, see at the top of the cloak up here. Okay, his tail actually came off, so I had to fucking glue that back on. But what I need to do now is just wait for it to dry, give it a little spray, and then dry brush the gravel on the base, and then start doing things to pick the weapon out. Now, this is only my second painting video. If you didn't see the first one, go back and have a look, because it's, you know, I really enjoyed doing it. It was hard work, but I really enjoyed doing it. The thing I enjoyed about it the most was I had this model that's just there, and it's undercoated black, and you can't see nothing. You can't really make nothing out. But as soon as I start adding one colour to it, the whole model starts to pop, and you start to be able to see, you know, lots of things. So as if you watch this video and you go, oh, I can't really see it properly, it's not, you know, I do apologise. I'm still trying to work out, figure out how to do lighting and get lighting perfect. So guys, sit back, enjoy. I'll see you in a minute. Right, so what I've done so far, I've just still using dry brush the base. So the first thing I need to do is work out what's the points of interest on this model. Okay, now for me it's the cloak. The weapons are very, you know, a higher point of interest, and it's just the rest of the model. Then, you know, the clothes that he has underneath himself, underneath the cloak, and then his skin itself. So, and I need to pick out some colours. He's an assassin, so I don't really want to go with, you know, multicoloured, you know, Joseph and his Technicolor Dreamcoat type jacket. So what I need to do is probably pick out the give the weapons a nice little silver first. There's a little ball thing up here. Little spiked ball thing up here, so I presume that's some sort of weapon he's in there firing around at someone. Now, I did water this seal down a little bit, because watering it down makes the paint do that thing. Okay, let me zoom down. Okay, let's zoom in. Okay, so you can see the blade there. Okay, now by me doing that, this is how the paint clumps together. Come on. So when it's done, it looks like it's all dirty and it's a weird looking blade. The black will come through against the silver. And now for a screaming skull now. Some on the dry palette. On the wet palette, sorry. Now the reason I'm going for some screaming skull is on his base there is a little skeleton. So I'm going to dry brush him. I believe that bit there, where are we? That bit there is actually guts. So just try and get into there. Right. I'm going to just adjust the camera a little bit because I'm falling all over myself here and I keep pulling the model down. So let me adjust the camera. I'll be back to you in a minute, guys. Okay, see you in a sec. Right, so I'm going to start with, fucking brush up, come here you little thing. I'm going to try and get some clothing done on him. And some Rhinox hide first of all. Actually, no. I'm going to do some bleached bronze flesh, sorry. I'm going to try and get his tail done. It's a very key part of him. I made the wet palette a bit too wet this time. So I'm not brushing it up and down. Excuse me. I'm brushing it from side to side because there is little grooves in his tail. And there's these little grooves. I want to try and keep that shape of those grooves, but just add some colour into it. Hold on a second, guys. I need to sort this wet palette out. Right, I'll change the wet palette out because it's a bit too wet. That seems to be nice. That was my fault for making it too wet. These little, we're going to go for that. Nothing else with this colour, I don't think. Nothing to his hands with this bleach bone. Got a dry brush across the hands because where the hands are gripped like this, if you dry brush it along, you're actually going to keep the darkness in between the fingers. It's just as simple, just dry brushing it down. Too close to the camera, too far away. What's the story here? I think I've still got the camera angle all wrong. Right, so I've got a Rhinox hide out. I'm probably going to paint his trousers Rhinox hide. Okay, so I'm just looking. So he got a Rhinox hide in his chest. I mean, his legs and his bits of his chest hanging out. Yeah, so I'm probably going to get on and paint these chest rhinoxide, his clothing, sorry, so I say. And the reason I'm going for the cloak is because of, you know, I don't want to do it blue and then it's this that. No, I should have left it black. So I'm going to paint the rest of the model first and then do the cloak last if I'm going to do anything to it. I don't know yet. Anyway, I'm going to just do his trousers and his t-shirt first, and I'll come back to you then, guys, okay? Right, so I've done the rhinoxide on, I don't know if you can pick, if that's picking that up at all, on his trousers, to little shirt I could see, and his hood. Now on his hood, on his hood, if you zoom in your shit bag, on his hood, that's where the little ball is. It stands up the back of his cloak, okay, and then goes onto his hood. So that's why I paint that rhinoxide as well. Spin around, okay. If that's helping at all. So the next thing to do. See, I'm actually liking the cloak being black. Okay, it adds more mysterious, you know, to him. But there is little things like there's little bangles on his wrist here, the hilts of the sword. I need to get a bit of his tail actually. I didn't realise his tail right there. Okay. He's also got like things like some bandages on his feet. So I'm going to get on with, well, I don't know, what am I going to do there? First thing I'm going to do is probably get a gold colour and do the bangles. Let's see if I can see a gold colour straight on top of the head. Like burnished gold, are you the one that's a little bit moody? What I'm going to do, this is burnished gold. It's a real weird gold because it goes on horrible but dries off really nice. Also, painting bangles is actually going to, painting the golden bangles, I say, is also going to break bits of the mod up even more. Okay, because now you can see that's broken up from the rest of his body. I'm going for the little ring on the back of the sword there, the hilt of the sword, just to give it a quick little dry rush of the gold. There's the one here. Yeah, I did wax some silver on it earlier, but I'm just going to give it a quick dry brush to gold. Just give it a bit more glistening effect. Right. Seems to be everything there. do the gold. Where am I going to go now? I'm going to leave that for a second until I make my next move, guys. See you in a sec. Right, I've had a little look at things and a little think about things. First thing I'm going to start with is a Negra purple. I think it is. It's this dark purple. And I'm going for, if I'm looking at this correctly, all the stuff on the blades, all the poison dripping off the blades. Some people are going to say, oh yeah, but you should have gone green with that, and da. Poison can be any colour you want. Okay. Now I've got the drops of purple on there. What I'm going to do is start flicking it up a little bit onto the blade. Okay, to make it look like it's dripping right off the blade. You notice I left this silver on the end and over here as well. Just makes it look like even more that it's just dripping up anywhere, like, you know, all off the blade. Right, now I'm going to go with some beaten copper, and what I'm going for is this edge parting of the sword here. Okay, and the sword hilt. Not only will this break everything up a little bit more, but also makes it look like a nice rustic weapon just used for murder. Now what I'm going to do with the beaten copper is going to give it a gentle edge highlight along the blades. Sort of messed up there a little bit. This there's messed up. The brush is just dry brush it along the blade itself. It's not a big issue. The whole idea is to make it look like it's just rusting on the edges. we have some white. There's a few bits on here. So the first thing I need to do is just getting these bandages on his feet. Now this particular white I'm using is a GW paint. I've had it for about 15 or so years. So it's, some of it has gone very watery, some of it's very, you know, clumpy and horrible. Some of it's actually really nice. Now, then I've done that, I'm going to get his teeth. Going to get his toenails. Just get a little dry brush here and there, just to pick it out. Right, and we're going to go with some Baneblade Brown, and this is a dry brush now. Okay, so I'm just going to dry brush his clothes with Baneblade Brown. So I'm going to say, oh, I've done this before and for like leathery clothes and stuff. It works very nice. Baneblade Brown dries off like a nice little, I don't know, grey browny colour. Actually really does a lot of work for you, especially on stuff that's like has lumps and bumps on it. And it's a layer paint. That's one of the best things about it, because it just will just go on bright and dull itself down. Right, what's left? Right, I'm going to go Lothlorien Blue. What? Lothlorien Blue? Yep, and this is going to be a dry brush on the poison. Right. I'll go fresh. Wash now. And we're going to do it on the bandages. Just dull them right down and make them look really dirty and horrible. I don't think they're bandages because of injury. I think the bandages just to wrap around his feet. So I'm going to wash his skin down with it as well. His ears. And this annoying tail. Now I left his feet quite dark, but I am still going to add a little bit to his feet just to darken it down where the toenails are and everything else. His hand. Right, I'm going to leave that to dry for a minute. There's some more highlighting we need to do afterwards. So, I'm back to you in a minute, guys. Right, guys. So, what I was going to do, I was contemplating doing some Rhinox hide to edge highlight the cloak, and I decided not to. Flicked my eyes across some of the footage, and some of it I'm off camera, so I do apologise. Like, not me, but I mean the model itself, I do apologise. So we have some nice, crisp, close shots. Okay. Hold on a second. We'll sort this out. Here we go. Some shots outside. Yeah, you'll say, oh, you didn't do the eyes. Yeah, because he's wearing a hood and his eyes are meant to be dark and, you know, mysterious and he's scary and all that business. But, you know, still, like I said, I'm still learning with the lights in the camera and how to get the best angle for painting. The best comfortable angle, shall I say. So, guys, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, turn your notifications, and I'll see you next week.